Alrighty. You've seen all the pictures of the engine I posted on Google Plus, and you're wondering how can I get that to do 80 to 120 miles? Well, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't always about speeding 120, 200 miles an hour, more about fuel efficiency, to where I could take a pint of gas and go farther than most people could ever get it to go. The record is 1,800 miles on a pint. As far as that being a motorcycle carburetor, it's not. I just refer to it by that because of the fact that it sits on a Harley Davidson, it sits on a Titan motorcycle, it sits on a lot of different motorcycles. Not talking about that one, talking about the small one. So don't look at the bigger one. The bigger one did sit on a motorcycle, but they couldn't keep it running. And you can ask that. Not Jesse James, but you can ask the other guy. He couldn't get that to run. So, let's say loser. But anyway, uh, most motorcycles need something that's adaptive and quick. As far as that particular carburetor, give or take, if it has the side cut out, with the flip hinge, it runs on a 9-volt battery. That 9-volt battery is a rechargeable battery because by law you have to have a charger to operate that particular carburetor. Mainly on a single 9-volt battery, you can get that carburetor to run 400 hours. Or 250 hours, sorry. 250 hours on a 9-volt. So mainly if you buy one of these vehicles, I was the guy sitting in the sales room, you'd be buying 5 batteries, you'd be buying a vehicle charger and a house charger. And mainly both my house chargers and vehicle chargers, the only difference of it is you get those small tiny boxes, and what it would be is that you pull this plug out and you have a 2-prong inlet. They refer to it as a female. It's not female, it's just an inset plug for electricity. And you plug in the car adapter, which is a 2-prong, not male, just a 2-prong, which goes in there. You plug it in the wall, and it automatically converts from AC to DC because most everything uses one side of whether AC or DC. I believe it's AC. Direct current is what the high powered lines use to make current travel, but anyway. It doesn't really matter that much, but anyway, you get to see something more efficient than your most advanced computer, because that didn't have a computer, it didn't have anything like that. It was technically, in some senses, not a wind-up, but an electric TikTok. It worked efficiently. It did struggle on hills, but at the same time, anything's going to struggle on a hill. As far as a battery, they used motorcycle batteries to get it to kick over and start because of the way the bearings were set. It didn't use the typical brake bearing on the camshaft. So when you start putting those round things, those steel round things, you call it a bearing. It's not a bearing, it's called a brake. What happens is you got to keep it lubricated so it don't act like a brake, and it'll help slow your vehicle down. Is it required? No. Oh, you thought it was required? No, it's not required. But anyway, so if you're wondering why you can't get the 100 and 120 probably with the new ones, A, you're running your batteries way too big. This vehicle's a Dodge Dakota. It's running over 640 to 670 amps. I can power out, let's say 50 divided by 600 is, I can power up 10 houses with this freaking vehicle. All I gotta do is go down and get an AC/DC converter, let it run, change up the carburetor and whatnot. I'm good to go. I can power 10 houses for however long the gas stays. Now I pretty much want to go get the most efficient one I could if I did, but that's the truth. So, for everyone that was here before, they called themselves old, or back from 1980 to 1960 and 1930, most of the literature that you're reading today has been provided for you by someone else, not through the people that quite claim that they are knowledgeable in this field. Considering that that we're in North America, not including myself, so I wasn't in North America at the time, are not as not as knowledgeable as they think they are, and whatnot. As far as a lot of the practices here that they're using against people, it's bullshit. Because it's normally just used to fence off an animal that's attacking you. MGC is not used on an animal, never will be. You get caught, you'll get in deep shit. I'll turn you into one. So, even you judge. But anyway, if you were a judge, it's not hard. I mean, you can technically look at the one movie. You see a guy changes so someone used MGC on him. It's not bullshit. Bye-bye.